What's up, good people? I'm pulling over. So I don't like to drive and text and drive. All right. There we go. Let me get the sun out of my face. Hey, I just wanted to say, with everything that's going on, hopefully that's better. There we go. Hey, there's a lot going on in the markets today. My name is Larry Jones. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Let's talk about it. I just want to tell you guys that I pulled up to a gas pump today and wish I had a Tesla. I wish I had an EV. I can guarantee you by next quarter that you will have probably one of the biggest orders in EVs this month, or should I say this quarter, because for once, my wife called me like, you should have had a Tesla. And so I'm pulling over. I'm close to the house. I just wanted to record this. We're going to get into a lot in this video. I'm going to talk about charging stations. I'm going to talk about Amazon's 20-for-1 split. We're going to talk about all of that. I'll see you in a second. What's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back. All right. Hey, we're going to get right into it. Remember to like, subscribe, notification bell. Let's go right to the charts of what's going on today. Okay. Make sure you don't fall for any spam in the comment section. It's not me, it's spam. Okay. Never send money or crypto anywhere. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. So some of the hot things that's going on right now. Let's start with this. Look at Amazon in the post market. Amazon is up. So it was up 2.5%, 2.4%, but after closing bell, it's up 6.5%. If you're not able to buy or trade stock after closing hours, click my link below that says Webull and make sure that you can participate. I don't care how many brokers you have. If you're not able to buy after closing bell, so I bought right after closing bell when the announcement of the split came. They always announce these at closing bell, and I'm already green. All right, let's quit being lazy. Let's get these tools. Click my link below. They're actually running a promotion you're going to get 5 free stock up to $9,300. Okay, so let's go. So let's see. Let's see what's going on with Google, right? Let's go Amazon. Here's what's going on. Amazon announces a 20-for-1 stock split, right? $10 billion buyback. Okay. So we're going to be talking about that in future. Remember, we just, who was it? Microsoft that had it about a month ago, 20-for-1 split. So you got a $3,000 stock. So all you do is take that, divide how much the stock is worth. So you're going to, let's just do that right now. So one share at this current time is $29.61 divided by 20. So now you'll be able to buy one share at $148. It just makes the stock more purchasable. Okay, so same amount, company is worth the same amount. It's just bringing the share price down so more people can afford to buy full shares. It doesn't have as much oomph as it used to because you can also buy fractional shares. Now, before, when you couldn't buy fractional shares, this would be a really big deal, but it's really not that big a deal. But this is part of psychology trading. I know that the stock is not worth any more, but I know that people are going to get excited about this and start what? Buying. So that's why we're up after hours. All right, good people? Okay, so now let's go into another story. Okay, let's go into this. U.S. ties easing of Venezuela sanctions to direct oil supply. Oil is tanking. And the reason why oil is tanking is we're looking for other sources. Venezuela actually just released a U.S. prisoner. Okay? You guys know what's going on with that. Now, we're going to lift the sanctions And then we're going to start buying what? Oil from Venezuela. But now, Venezuela is not enough to make up for the shortage that we have from not buying oil from Russia, right? And so we have to have the Saudis involved. And so that's what's going on right now. U.S. is talking to the Saudis. The Saudis can up their production, right? And so that's what's going to bring what? Oil prices down, right? So look at this. Oil price falls most in 2 years as UAE supports output hike. Okay. And so now if we manufacture more of our own oil and our allies, then we cut off the supply from Russia, then we don't need them anymore. So then what happens? Your stock falls. Your energy stock falls. The price of your energy stock falls. It fell 13% today. Oils fell by about 13% in one day. So if you can leave me a comment, if you were listening, I was saying earlier this week and all of last week and all over the weekend, what did I sell? I was selling my oil. I sold 80% of my oil. I sold it all. I sold Chevron. I sold all of that for a profit. The only thing that I had left a little bit of, a quarter of, was EOG. That was it. So realistically, I'm out of 90% of my oil before this 13% drop. And so it's nothing to me, okay? Remember, we make the moves before they're necessary. Everybody's looking where to buy, but no one is looking on where to sell. There's a time to take profits. And I hope you guys took profits today. Okay, let's look at what's going on in the markets. Okay, let's take a look at here. As we see, the Dow closed up 653%. S&P up 663 points, 2%. All right, S&P 2.5%. Nasdaq up 3.59%. These are some really, really, really nice gains. Now, what did we talk about yesterday that were good plays to buy today? Where's my phone? Charging stations. I can guarantee you that charging stations are the ones, though there's going to be a pullback, so let's not go all in, but charging stations are going to be the ones that are winning. If you watched my video yesterday, I said that I was heavier into charging stations than I am actual electric vehicles. Okay, so let's look at this and then we're going to discuss it. Let's look at ChargePoint. Let's look at CHPT. Okay, boom. Okay, and we're going to compare that. Here, you can just look at me. We're going to look at ChargePoint and then we're going to look at EVGO, right? EVGO. Okay, look at that. Good people. So what happened here? That's not what I'm looking for. Let's look at EVGO. All right. There we go. All right. So now look, today alone, and they were up higher during the day, but ChargePoint was up another 5.37%. EVGO is up to 39. Now, a lot of people are talking about ChargePoint, and then EVGO. I said to you guys a while back, yes, I'm well aware that ChargePoint has 70% of the charging stations in North America. That's great. But that's not the only thing we look at. Remember, we do a lot of psychology trading here. You look at what stock has the most growth potential in this industry. And the one that has the most growth potential is actually EVGO over ChargePoint, because everybody's betting on ChargePoint getting the entire contract. It's not going to happen. That's not the way the government distribute contracts. Then you got to understand that EVGO has a faster charge rate than ChargePoint, right? They have more
quick charging. So you look at what stock got beat down the most, right? Here's where the psychology trading comes in. Which one got beat down the most? I happen to know it was what? Volta. So everybody is on charge point, and then they go to EVGO. But if you look at Volta, which I've been saying, they got beat down the most. Let's look at it. Volta's up 12%. So look at there. Charge point up 5, let's say 5.5. EVGO 2.3. Volta is up 12%. EVGO held pretty strong during all of the sell-offs. EVGO did. But look at Volta. Let's look at the last 5 days. Okay. Now over the last 5 days, ChargePoint came roaring back the most. Okay. Look at that. 19% over the last, let's look over the last month. Okay. Volta, this is what I'm saying. Volta over the last month, let's look at this. Over the last month, ChargePoint was up. EVGO was up. But the one that a lot of people are not taking advantage of, which is Volta, was beat down the most. So what happens in short periods, in short runs, is boom. This is what happens in the midst of a day. So remember, my buy-in price just about a month ago, I said set your sell orders at $4. Okay, and I was saying, and then DCA. So set your limit buy orders. I said at $4 and then dollar cost average down. So while you're at work, your orders will fill, right? And so I bought some. You guys heard me talk about it at $3.90. Okay. I'm trying to help the family. I want you guys to leave me a comment if this is helping you. Okay. So let's go over this again. All right. For those of you that don't know how to set a sell order or a buy order, I hope this is what it is. I'm going to play it anyway. Hopefully this helps you. I'm going to play this from the Webull app. Okay. Now let's look at this. All right. Let's do a Tesla trade. All right. Let's go TSLA. I'm using Webull as an app, and there's a link below for Webull. Download it and get started. All right. Tesla. What we're going to do is we're going to put an order in to buy 1 share of Tesla. But right here, we're going to go $700, right? Because it's shown us that's where the new bottom is. January 27th was the old bottom. Now, because of this conflict, it showed you that it could go to $7. We're buying 1 share. But here's what I want you to look at. Where it says day, time, or force, we want to select the bottom one that says good till cancel. We're going to select that. That means that this is not going to cancel until I cancel it, okay? If you don't select that, it will cancel at the end of the trading day, all right? Make sure we have buy selected, and to the left there, order type, make sure it's limit and not market, because if it's market, it's going to buy at the market price. We're going to select buy. It says there is a large difference between blah, 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 blah. So what I'm going to do is continue. And there it is. I wanted to share with you guys that I know you're at work. I know you're busy. I know who I'm talking to. Okay. I showed you that, and I used Tesla as a test case. But in the case of Volta, there's plenty more volatility left. Putin is not done, okay? This war is not over. You know, as a matter of fact, there's going to be a lot of you that's going to be up in these EV plays, and you have to think, should I pull out, take my profits? If you did buy it at $4 or under $4, you're up 15%. If you bought it at $3.90, you're up 15%. So now you have to ask yourself, should I take profit, or am I going to be investing long? Myself, I do both, and I use 2 different platforms. Okay, that's what I do. So you have to ask yourself. As a matter of fact, at the end of this video, I did a Technical Tuesday live with Josh, and I'm going to try to timestamp it. It's not timestamped at this point, but I want you guys to watch it because it gives you buys and sells in these stock. We cover it all. We cover NEO, we cover everything. So just gonna have to watch that video. All right, good people, but it's gonna make you a lot of money. I'm gonna leave that video up in a box right here. All right, good people. So I'm also gonna tell you right now, because I know someone's gonna say, yeah, right, you sold your oil. I sold it. I told you guys, because you don't wanna wait for oil to drop to take your profits, okay? Now, what's coming back now? What's coming back now is banks. Remember, I said I'm going to hold my banks, right? For those of you that have banks, I'm going to hold my banks. And then after these interest rate hikes, right? One is coming on my birthday, March 16th. I'm going to go live, be here. Then I'm going to look at trimming my positions. I may or may not sell. I might wait till April's rate increase to start trimming. So what you do is you trim your positions, or you take profits when the stock are potentially as high as they're going. No one can guess the top. Guessing the top is just like trying to guess the bottom. No one can do it. So sometimes you got to take your profit and what? Run. All right, good people. Hopefully this helped you out. Make sure you check out those links below, because if you are not able, this Amazon split, if you are not able to partake in stuff like this, then you just need to. You're leaving thousands of dollars on the table while the rest of the family's making money. All right? Hey, that's it. I love you guys. We're going to see you on the next one. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Make sure you watch that video in that box.